We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies and we like to drink. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies and we like to drink. We're drinking buddies and we like to drink responsibly.
We're online?
I think we're online. Hey, so welcome everybody to another one of your favorite shows and mine,
Drinking Buddies.
As always, I am Brian Roberts and this is my good friend
Harry Thomas. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. You may see I am a little dressed down.
Yes.
You know, it's been very hot in Southern California today.
Yes.
And I work in the garage in my recording studio, and it has been rather hot. So I decided to show off the guns, as if there's anything to show off. But all right, so if you remember our last episode,
yes,
we tried out two drinks, the Negroni and the Boulevardier, which is basically the same drink, one with gin and one with rye whiskey. And so tonight, what are we doing?
We're doing the Boulevardier with the other formula that was suggested with bourbon.
Bourbon. All right, cool.
So I think we both agree that we really like the rye version, and I like the gin version. It has a little, something to it.
Yep.
So we're going to try the rye the bourbon being just a little bit sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, this is a very, very simple drink, but the Negroni is one of those classic drinks.
And the Negroni was great, don't get me wrong. I mean, this is an ongoing joke on the show that I don't like gin. But I do like gin. I just obviously prefer a rye or a bourbon. And the Negroni was really good. But I just think, I just prefer, there's something about that little bit of smell from the whiskey and the rye and the bourbon that I prefer. Plus that little bit of sweetness I'm a fan of as well. But they were both fantastic drinks. You should totally try them, watch the other episode, make them. But I have a feeling, since I'm a much more of a bourbon fan than I am a rye fan, I think I'm gonna like this one the best.
So when we build the Boulevardier, the recipe and the instructions suggested that we put the Campari in first.
All right.
Okay, and this is a drink that is equal parts.
Mm-hmm.
1 ounce each for a 3 ounce pour, but 1 ounce each of Campari, sweet vermouth, and bourbon, gin, or rye.
Right.
And tonight we're doing bourbon, and the bourbon of choice is Bullet.
Bullet. So once again, if anyone out there knows the people that run the Bullet distillery, we'll be happy to have them,
We'll be happy to have either your bourbon or your rye or both.
Or heck, anything. If you have special blends that we've never even heard of, we'll be happy to tell all 12 people that follow this show about the fantastic products that you make.
So you saw me pour the Campari in and the sweet vermouth. Now I'm pouring the bourbon in, and again it's 1, 1, and 1.
1 and 1. Easy.
Very easy.
No math required.
No math required. And it's the pony size or the 1 ounce size. And the reason we do that for a lot of mixed drinks, particularly those drinks that are served straight up, not over ice, as this one is going to be served. There are some people who say you can do this drink and then serve it up, what we call up, like in a martini glass. But it was suggested that this is the way we serve this.
Are we going to spark it this time too?
We are. Well, I brought some matches.
Nice. We put a lot of ice in these glasses, so it might be. There we go. There we go. My ice maker sometimes gets a little excited, over ambitious,
or overly enthusiastic,
and dumps way more ice in the glass than you need it to. So we're going to play along.
We're going to play along. Well, you want I started talking about a 3-ounce pour. If you use much more than 3 ounces, especially if you have
Party foul, Harry, party foul.
especially if you have a martini glass, if you use much more than 3 ounces, the drink could become warm from your hand. So you want to really make it cold. And
Indeed.
so that's why, and you know, excuse me, 3 ounces of a drink is more than enough.
Absolutely. But, you know, if you're a big person or you just like to get drunk fast, I suppose you could, you know, go with the jigger and show people what's up. I just wouldn't try 2.
And I wouldn't suggest doing much driving.
No, certainly not.
So here,
There we go.
here's part of that, and I'm going to do this, and then you can do the
I'll
sparky.
do the sparking. Harry's the mixologist and I'm the fire master, apparently.
Yes, sir.
Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. A little better. Come on. All right, there we go. And we learned that sparking on the outside of the rind is better than the inside of the rind. Oh boy, I'm going to burn myself. There's a little of that. So you want to do, there we go. And a little before I burn my hand? It's going to burn me. Oh well. That's okay. That's okay.
So we'll see if I can do this.
You can do it. You can do it. I'll light the fire and you do the spark. Come on, suckers. There it goes.
Okay, we're gonna.
You got it.
It says to warm this up a little bit,
Right.
and then
Spark it. You gotta. Yeah, there you go. A little more. Yeah, turn. Yeah, get it fresh. There you go. Oops. Yeah, you got a little spark.
I got a little spark.
Enough to.
Okay.
Good enough to go.
I'm going to have to work on that
right.
talent,
The
if
technique,
you call it
yeah,
that,
indeed.
technique. But anyway,
Here we go.
the Boulevardier with bourbon rather than rye,
Indeed.
and the Boulevardier and the Negroni are basically the same drink except for the difference of the spirit.
Indeed. It smells good.
Mm-hmm. Tastes good.
Ooh, I like it. Yeah,
It's
definitely.
got that the Campari has just enough bitterness, but enough sweet, and balanced by the sweetness of the bourbon, and
And
of
the
course in
vermouth.
this case the sweet vermouth.
Yeah,
It's a good balanced drink.
it is good. I have the, you know, and there's a little more. I just get a little more of the smoke, I guess, the char from the bourbon than I did from the rye.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both essentially the same, but
Yeah, you could,
I get a little more of the char.
yeah.
It's good.
Then I have
Very
another
good.
bottle of that, and then they have a bottle of Woodford Reserve,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I have a little small amount of Maker's Mark.
Nice. Hey, you know, we'll try it all. Ooh, that's good. It's a good drink. Well,
This is one of those drinks that you can have. You don't, again, with most of our drinks, you don't hammer them down.
yeah.
You know, you sit and sip and you talk story and
Yeah,
so forth, and just enjoy.
indeed. You know, I haven't had the Campari as just straight, so I'm anxious to kind of see that flavor. I'm going to grab a little shot glass and
Yeah,
just
go ahead.
Put a snifter in there just so I can see what it's like. Cause
Where's your little tiny glass that you usually use for these things? Yeah, don't put very much in,
No,
because it's pretty stout.
yeah, no, I'm just putting like a little taster. No one can see us now.
Oh, you shut it off already?
No, it's still working, but we
Oh,
were
okay.
off camera, so.
Oh, we were off camera. Well, pardon me, ladies and gentlemen.
I know, it's a party foul here. I'm just gonna
Party
do a
foul.
little. Boop, boop. That's probably more than I needed.
That's going to be pretty bitter.
I would imagine. Actually, it's not bad. It's sweet with a bitter bite.
Yeah, they one of the drinks that they talk about here is Campari and soda, with 1/3 Campari and 2/3 club soda. Serve on the rocks, garnish with an orange slice.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of that.
And I have to say, because when I was drinking the other ones, that, you know, the Campari is sweet, and then the aftertaste is
It's a little
is bitter.
not bitter, but
it's just,
herbal type bitter.
Yeah, it kind of sticks on your tongue.
Mm-hmm.
And at first I thought it was kind of because we had sparked the orange, that maybe some of that oil burnt was causing a little extra bitter. But it's definitely that from the Campari.
Yes. Right.
So, but it's good. I like it. The bitter kind of throws me a little. I'd like a mix that the bitter wasn't as much there at the last little bit.
Well, I suppose you could maybe play with this a little bit and put maybe a little more bourbon because that's sweeter.
Right.
And maybe
a
a tiny bit more of the sweet vermouth. Maybe just a little tiny bit, not a whole lot.
Yeah. No, I can.
Because this is a pretty good balance the way it is.
Take the Campari to 3/4 of the shot. You know, 3/4 of an ounce instead of full.
Okay.
That might be good. But I'm not stopping to drink it. You know what I mean? So try it. You know, and what do we always here tell you? We always drink responsibly here on
Drink responsibly.
Drinking Buddies.
Have fun. Let us know what you think.
Absolutely. We just got done having a great sandwich and simple sandwich and salad dinner that my wife made up, and a little pumpkin pie and ice cream, which was
Yeah.
So
gotta do pumpkin pie.
of course, come on. And so to end the evening off, we're ending it with this delicious cocktail. Try it out. Tell us what you think, and we will see you next time on your favorite show and mine.
Drinking buddies,
Drinking
and that's
Buddies.
what this looks like.
Enjoy. Have a great time, and we'll see you next time.
Love it.
It's good.